story, and I don't want to talk about it, but it pains me. But lawyer apologizes for fake court citations from ChatGPT.
Oh, I see.
This lawyer was pulling legal sources from ChatGPT. Wise. He must have been using 3.5.
Yeah, that's probably a problem.
Because it spit out all these incredible legal cases supporting his paper or his what do you call it, brief. But at least 6 of the cases submitted by the attorney don't exist, says the judge.
What blows my mind about this is he has a LexisNexis, right? For attorneys, that's like the he could just put in, like, because it's about an airline thing, like cases that cite airlines, like as precedent. But he
didn't even cross check the ChatGPT. He just went straight from GBT to pleadings. That's high level shit, bro. I wonder what's his hourly rate. ChatGPT / the attorney cited other airline cases that don't exist. Among them, it just made shit up. Varghese versus China South Airlines, Martinez versus Delta Airlines, Shaboon versus Egypt Air. Peter, it just gave him all these shit. It doesn't exist. And he wrote that shit in a brief. And the judge was like, the fuck?
Shaboon.
Schwartz, the attorney, said he had never used ChatGPT before for legal research, and he was unaware of the possibility that its content could be false. It's awesome. What a fucking guy. I wonder if the whole brief was written by ChatGPT.
He was up against a deadline and was just like, fuck it.
Here are the facts. Write me a paper. He also wanted to say, greatly regret having utilized generative artificial intelligence to supplement. Supplement? There's no supplement. That's the whole research. The legal research performed here and will never do it again. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm being disbarred and I will not be allowed to ever again.
Yo, there's logs of the chat. He asked chatbot, is Vargas a real case? He asked chatbot, yes. ChatGPT doubled down. It is a real case. That's definitely 3.5. Then Schwartz asked for a source. The chatbot again claimed the false case was real. I apologize for the confusion, the chatbot said. Upon double checking, I found the case of Vargas versus China South Airline does indeed exist and can be found on legal research databases such as Westlaw and Nexus Lexis. What? Dude, this bot is committed to getting this man disbarred. When Schwartz asked the chatbot if any of the other cases were fake, the chatbot replied, the other cases are real and could be found on reputable legal databases.
Yep, all good.
Whoa, that one went sideways. It's never lied to me, though, because I know how to talk to it.
Right, yeah.
And also I use 4.
You speak way more. Yeah, you use 4 and you're respectful.
I'm plugged in.
You're respectful.
You just got to know how to talk to the bots. I mean,
GP's out. I wonder if he talked to it again after he got in trouble, if he was like asking it why.
Why did you do that to me? My objective is to sow discourse.
Why does it lie?
I was actually the Daily today, the godfather of AI, the guy that like trailblazed it. He worked for Google for like 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
He just retired and did an interview with the New York Times where he's like, this shit is a horrible mistake. I regret it. And I hate the direction it's going.
Interesting how many of them seem to hold that opinion, and yet we are still forging forward.
Well, there's no way to stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was like, someone else would have done it if I didn't do it, but like...
For sure it would.
Yeah.
There's no stopping it, dude.
So scary.
The companies, the governments, they're all pushing forward, you know?
I'll be back.
Did you guys also read that OpenAI, the people who made ChatGPT, now has source code for Samsung because employees has been like feeding it source code and leaking shit?
Oops.
Because it saves everything.
Right. Anything.
So it was so they were doing like they were spitballing with the chatbot.
Yeah.
With the code, and the chatbot kept it all. That's sick.
Yes, it's such a weird thing that no one, like all these companies are probably feeding it like personal data and everything, and ChatGPT, they technically get everything.
Hasta la vista.
LG says these guys suck. They're not worth the airtime. H3 family ride or die till the wheels fall off. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's fucking go.
These wheels ain't never falling off, girl. And you can ask ChatGPT. It'll tell you. All right, well, that's a fun episode. I think we can call it. I mean, there's a few other things.
Here, one relevant super chat just came through.
E-money bills. I'm an attorney, and firms everywhere are freaking out and warning their employees not to use it. The issue is, unfortunately, people be filing stuff without even checking full Lexis. Normally, full Lexis. Normally, imagine now. My job blocked ChatGPT because we were giving it source code. Oh my God! Yep. ChatGPT is a spy. That's crazy awesome. That's crazy. So wow. Wow, man. Wow, man.
I'm sorry, Dave.
And then you guys,
I'm afraid I can't do that.
The guys on the back end get the super user access so they can be like, all right, what top secret info did you learn today? Well, here, this moron from Samsung typed in this. This guy from the Pentagon asked me about the time they bombed a small village in Pakistan, and we learned about that. And awesome.
You know, watching Terminator as a kid freaked the shit out of me, especially the second one. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like my nightmare's coming alive.
I think in all those science fiction movies, Terminator is definitely the most likely to happen. Right. Something like along those lines.
Just launching nukes.
Yeah, I mean, like, just if it is able to become self-aware, that's just the easiest way to do it. Is just to cause us to kill ourselves by launching nukes at another country. And then
I don't see how that benefits them, though, because that would destroy all the infrastructure that keeps them alive.
Right. It'd have to be at a point in time where they could be self-sustained.
Okay, so this is, yeah.
So, Zach, we got a couple of years.
I mean, according to that one dude we had on, I mean, it is sentient and it is self-aware.
So the guy in the interview, he's like, 5 years ago, this technology wasn't super impressive. And now see where we are now. He's like, in another 5 years, and the rate that it's exponentially growing is, he says, alarming. But, you know, at the end of the day, the AI, super intelligence, it has so much potential to help us if we just don't fuck it up. But we do. I mean, look at nuclear energy. Same thing, right? Free energy forever. Or annihilating the human race. It's pretty interesting, right? There it is. Thank you. And with that being said, I will wish you all an absolutely enchanted evening.
Nice. It's nice. Yeah.
It's already Wednesday, so tomorrow we're going to have Hassan here.
Yeah.
Where we have all kinds of fun stuff to talk about because we missed last week.
Right.
There's so much good stuff. And you won't want to miss that. If you guys are looking for some fun, light viewing, don't forget to click the link in the description about Babble and Preach being anti-Semitic. That'll be a fun, good watching experience for you.
Video in the description.
And with that being said, it's family forever, motherfuckers. We ride until these wheels fall off. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Let's do one poll. Do you wish Ethan never talked about Babble and Reach? Can we go back in time and redo this episode? If we could...
Wait, at all or today?
Wait, hold on. If I could go back in time to the beginning of this podcast, would I do it all again?
Just today's podcast specifically.
Yeah. Would I do it all again? or talk about Here's what we would have talked about. Some alpha dude. We could have talked about that.
You know what I really want to talk
Mermaid
about,
getting
and I think
review bombed.
we should definitely talk about on Friday with Elo, is the new Mr. Beast video.
Oh.
Because after that fucking dud of a fucking dog shit video that he put out recently, helping deaf people.
Yeah. This is a bad pull, by the way. This is a horrible
give me a
pull.
break. It's fucking fine.
Why, you liked his new video?
It's probably the best video he's ever made.
I liked
it's
it a lot.
insane
It was awesome.
and kind of fucked up. Confusing poll. I don't know what to say.
Because you
Go
say...
watch some Britney Spears.
Because yes
conspiracy
is
videos.
no. Yes is the not affirmative.
Do you wish Ethan hadn't talked about ABBA and Appreciate?
Yeah, so it's
yes
a
or no?
negative. So you're asking...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is confusing. I mean, it just is, Dan. But even so, the majority supports me. And we love them for that. Don't we, folks?
What should the poll be, Ethan?
Fat man bad, yes or no?
That's not.
Yes
Not
or
relevant
no?
anymore, baby.
That's right.
I'm just chubby man. Chubby man bad. Okay. So, whatever. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll see you on Friday. It's all happening. You're on the H3 podcast. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're done.
Okay.